and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with another race and with another wacky start. What are we? Oh, we're going to go over there, are we? Is this the grand plan? Sure? Where the hell did they all go? I don't even know where they went to get up there. Blakey's exploded. Did they go up that bit? Possibly. Sure, let's give it a try. It does work. That's how you get up here. There's an upside-down car. There are cars on the grid. Yes, we've got another GTA 5 race for you. We've come tumbling back down around the place. Oh, we're off? Nope, apparently so. Apparently we might be off. I think we're starting now. I'm not even sure what was the vehicle that jumped the start, technically, but someone started and everybody chased, and now we're here and we're going. I guess someone resetted and got reset ahead of us. Regardless, it's time for some racing. It's time for some racing. We've got some sports cars starting off. We've got a couple of the classic vehicles, the LG Classic and the Comic. Oh, these are the custom classic ones, so kind of the modified wide body kits on the Porsche, all of that sort of stuff. Around what is quite a technical little circuit. Oh, that's a big dive bomb, and I've just killed Team Orange. Team Orange friendly fire. I watched the dive bomb go on up ahead, made fun of it as I proceeded to dive bomb into my pseudo teammate. My bad. my bad on that one. Not what I was intending on going for whatsoever. We get a huge run down start finish line. So yeah, it's a short lap around this track, and overtaking opportunities are more difficult here, shall we say. Trying to get that pass to stick is not the easiest thing in the world. You're not going to get necessarily the most straightforward slipstream pass around this track, because there's not really any long straights. There's a little bit kind of here, but you've got to be really careful with where you're going to try and make this pass work. Oh, there's a rock on the outside there that'd be very easy to get yourself in a lot of trouble with. We're going to have a good run here, but it's going to be to the wrong side, really, of the blue machine. We're going to bobble the curb a little bit. That's fine. Can get away with that. Oh, so we can get away with that, although it gets pushed on a really wonky line towards the next corner. Now, here we go. Oh, we've got a really good run, but got nowhere to go with it. We literally sat on the back of Gliska's car. Oh, you want to get both of us there. That's it's a good pass to the inside. Make that one work. We have a lift. Oh, we are going to have a lift, but we have launched Gliska over the top. That is an impressive roll and an impressive recovery from the blue machine. I carried a bit too much speed. I carried too much speed. Now, there's always the danger of being on the outside. We'll wait for Gliska. We actually lost a couple more places as well, but the danger of being on the outside in one of those instances, the car on the inside makes mistakes. So in my case there, it was an honest mistake from me. I just carried too much speed and couldn't slow it down in time. But if you're on that outside line and the car on the inside makes a little mistake, you're always going to come off worse. Yeah, every single time. You might both have a crash, but yeah, the car on the outside is always going to have a bad time. So a little bit unfortunate when we lost a whole chunk of time to leaders. There is still plenty of time to catch back up. This is why we run with slipstream and catch up turned on. A little mistake at the start of the race isn't going to punish you, and you're not going to have a boring race for the entire time. We got a huge oversteer moment. There's almost one hell of a save for Danger Man with the wall ride going on there. That is nearly very, very impressive. Not quite got the landing down, but there we go. I think this isn't weighing up. Might have pushed wide. I didn't really pay all that much attention to what went on there. We've got a green elegy behind with a big oversteering moment. Now, we're going to have to start working together, I think. We've had a bit of a... Well, we were going to start working together. I'm going to find myself on my own. I don't want to be on my own. There's the reason for slipstream and catch-up, so we don't have races like this where you get stuck, sat, or less likely to get a race stuck, sat in no man's land with nothing going on around you. We should hopefully catch the leaders if they continue to fight the way they are. 2 and 3 wide is not normally good, conducive for a fast lap time, especially not around this track where overtaking is difficult. The final corner is an overtaking spot here, just a dicey one. Up there, 3 wide almost coming across the start-finish line. So we're going to be in this fight in no time. Make sure you don't miss a checkpoint. It's easily done. Throw it too far to the inside. I mean, it's easily done if you're trying to be a sneaky bugger and jump some of the circuit, basically. Don't be a sneaky bugger trying to cut the track, and you'll probably get away with it. Basically, we are caught up to the lead pack now. Or at least we will be on the exit of this corner. We'll be in the draft of a Brazen's Comet. Actually, we get a big slide going on there, which is a little unfortunate. Comet and Energy get together. We're going to have a good run. Almost to the outside. Not quite there. We're going to duck underneath. There we go. Maybe we can get draft off of... I was going to try to be sneaky and get a pull off of the Elegy rather than the Comet, so we could kind of drag us further forward. Didn't quite work. A little bit of a wiggle from Brazen's car. Now, as we fight here, that green Elegy behind us, wherever it's gone, Brazen's doing best wall riding impression back there. I think we're clear, just clear of the Frosty Gold machine. That's still buzzing around behind. Brazen actually got that car off the wall really, really well in all of that. We're to the outside. We're going to fly past fellow Team Orange car. We'll take the lead, but this is where, well, they're going to be in the draft. We'll defend here. Now, I know it's dangerous to be on the outside. There's a rock. We actually got a bump off the corner. That helps. The green car is coming to join us. That's going to make us 5 for the lead, which is always an interesting challenge. There's going to be someone's going to fight the inside. They didn't. I'm really surprised, actually. Fully convinced we're going to see a car dive. Nobody did. Maybe they're having their own fight. Oh, that's a big slide. Did not want to get as much airtime as that. Preferably. We're now... Ooh, we're going to be out of the draft. Well, no, we're not going to draft, actually. We're just out of position around this final corner. Oh, I don't want to be too far down on that inside. There is a wall that sneaks up on you. Yes, walls can be sneaky. We really don't want to find ourselves clonking into that one if we can help it. Oh, there's 6 of us now. There's a black Comet has come to join us. That, I think, is Liam further back there. 6-car battle for the lead is always dicey. These tend to end in tears for somebody. They'll only hold for a couple of laps before someone makes a mistake. And you make a mistake at the front of this train, you've got to take out 2 cars. It's not a wide enough track, really. At least 2 cars, probably. Oh, that's a big dive. That was ambitious. We got it stopped and we didn't take anybody out while doing it, which is good. A little bit of airtime through that corner. Here we go. Oh, no, not going to work. Not going to work. We just end up in the rear bumper. Blakey's going to give us a push. Now, Scotty has got the curb boost there. Ewan's got a shooting past at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, no, we're going to send a second car up the rock face. Oh, no, not again. We do not have much luck being stuck on the inside. Where is that green? Where did the green car end up? I don't actually know. I was miles to the inside. Why were you over to the inside there? I'd pulled over to the inside waiting for Scotty because that's just where you would wait. This is well off the racing line. I think Liam might have been trying to get slipstream, didn't realise I was parking or I was slowing down to wait for Scotty. And, yeah, tried to be just a simple miscommunication on that one. I just can't get any... See, if I'm stuck on the inside, it's... Oh, we're about to murder Stinty. Yep. Apparently I am magnetic to the back of the bloody Elegies at the moment. Where I... whenever I'm in a slipstream, I seem to be going, not getting the braking sorted with this car, unfortunately. We're in 8th place. The field is not bunched up enough to really be able to do very much on this one, sadly now. We've only got a lap to go, maybe 2. There you go, 2 laps to go. It's going to have to be a miracle if we're going to do anything with this. I don't think it's quite going to happen, although that's a hell of a flip for the purple car. Ugh. Might have misjudged where it's going to end up spinning across. Oh, we've done pinball in this one. This has gone. It's gone from bad to worse, and then worse further. I mean, it can only get better. At the moment, I feel like we're at the position where it can only get a little bit better. Either it's going to be the greatest final lap in the world, or we're going to end up further back than 10th. That's basically it, really. It's those are the 2 options. I don't quite know. I guess the purple car just ran wide on its own. Up at the front, and Brazen got into trouble went on at turn 1, pretty much. We're going to sneak underneath. It's going to put us to 9th. If we can get to the front of this group, it would be nice. It's about the only thing we are going to be able to get to here. I've not really got a good draft through this section. There's a bit of a twitch from the purple car ahead. Oh, we've got a really good run, but I've got nowhere to go with it because the vehicle blocking me. Or blocking is just the vehicle where I want to put my car. Don't carry too much speed. Brazen was absolutely on the ragged edge there. I'm pretty sure Brazen bumped the rocks, but got away with it. I wasn't pushing the car as hard as I have done through there. We had too many incidents, too many troubles through that corner. It has been scruffy so far. Can we redeem it with a glorious final lap? Oh, no, not well. A glorious final lap in terms of style points. I could not avoid that one. That's a hell of a roll from a Brazen right there. That's one hell of a roll. We're going to battle with Danger Man over 7th position here. We sneak our car to the inside of the Elegy. Ewan takes victory ahead of Blakey. Orange car will get a 2nd place, at least with that. I should have been involved in that fight. Silly errors by me cost us in all of that. There has been some nonsense going on there. I don't quite know what happened in all of that. I think Gliska might have got held up by a lap-down car that may have reset by accident or something. I don't know. Something weird went on. We shouldn't really have got sixth in that one. Gliska desperately unlucky for the run to the finish line. It didn't go to plan. Fastest start to go to Stinty up in fourth. Yeah, Scruffy. A few silly errors in that one as one car goes for a swim. I had to get out the other side. Bugger. Well, there's always the next race. So, we move to something a little bit quicker for Anna. I say a bit quicker, actually. I don't know how much difference there is between these kind of more basic supercars. We've got some of the base game, basically the early day supercars. We've got Cheetahs, Bullets, and Inferno. By the looks of it, a lot of Cheetahs have turned up. Bullets and Infernus were also available. I see a couple of Bullets further back. I went for the Cheetah just because nostalgia reasons. This is, I guess, the first expensive car I bought on GTA 5. I had a Monroe and a Vaca before this, but yeah, I like the Cheetah. So that's why I've gone for this one. Apparently it's quite good. I don't really know if that is the case. We've got a whole selection going racing around this. This might be an interesting circuit for cars like this, although, as I said, I don't actually know they're that much slower really than the sports cars we just drove. We're going to hug the inside through here and should be okay to keep hold of the lead. Looks like there's a Bullet is in the group behind us, but nothing more. We're going for a cleaner race here. Normally, in terms of FailRace events, the slower the cars, the better the racing we get. We're hoping this time it's going to be the other way around. Oh, 3 wide towards turn 1. I'm having a lift. There's no way I'm going to fight that. Not on the, not on lap 1. If this was going on to the final lap, maybe I don't even know if I'd want. I don't know if it's ever really worth risking that, because the chances of there being a very big crash if you try and make that 3 wide there is so massive. It's just not worth it. You'll lose so much time, and you're better off looking for another place to find a way past, as we have done here. You know, we lifted, we've gone back into line. We're going to have a look at the inside of Team Orange here. It's getting a bit crowded. It's getting full of cheaters at the moment. We're going to sneak this one past. We will. That puts me to the lead. Oh, I did not expect Team Orange to get a good run off that. I expect Blakey to be up the wall. To be honest, I didn't expect Blakey to get a run off the corner being up the wall there. It was a little bit of a squeeze. Nothing major, though, as we head around the final corner. Blakey's going to go to the curb. This is going to get both of us. Oh, there's a lot of cars, and Infernus has turned up. Might be the only Infernus in the field. Now, I like the Infernus. I think it's a great car. I think it gets damaged funny, if I remember correctly. That's why I didn't want to really use it. I think if it takes a little bit of damage, you can really break it very easily, and it becomes a horrible, horrible car to drive. We're going to... Ooh, Blakey hit the wall on the inside. Mate, that could have been a lot worse or a crash than that. Got away with it. I'm on the outside. There's just room. We're finding just a cheetah-sized gap in some of these sections. We're going to be on the wider line. The Infernus going to have a look. That's fair enough. There was an Infernus-sized gap. There's the tiniest of bumps, but that's okay. We get a really good run down here. We might actually have a better run than both the cars ahead of us. Haven't really got anywhere to go with it. Oh, got a little bit connected. A little bit of pushing went on there. Nowhere to go with it. Bump drafting probably not going to be the way to go with supercars. Never really is. We're all going to have to just check. I'm going to have to just... The further back you are, the more you're going to have to lift there while you go and get it into line, while you go and sort it out and get yourself set, because you can't fit all them cars into that little space. Not at the speed that we're driving at. You just can't do it. We get a mega run up the hill, but I'm not going to be able to do anything there. We're going to sit on the outside. That's fine. We'll sit on the outside. We'll sweep around the outside here. We'll bide our time a little bit. We've got plenty more laps to go. Wait for any little mistakes that might show. There's a lot of fire coming from the back of the Infernus. That's for sure. I don't really see much fire coming from the Cheetah in comparison. The grey car there's got a mega run on the outside. Again, all of us on that run to finish. That's a hell of a pass. If it was a final lap, it's not. It's lap 5 out of 12. Still a hell of an overtake, nevertheless. We're going to slot our way through these next couple of corners. We move ourselves up into third, although we're a little bit out wide through there. Just once you get stuck out wide, it's really difficult to pull your car back onto the circuit. There's been a bump between the leaders, and the grey car ended up in the advertising boards through there. I carried so much speed through that corner. I very nearly ended up in the back of Gliska's car. So much speed was carried through there. I think I nearly scooped it up and spun it. We just got out of the throttle in time. Caused issues for that Infernus of Scotty, but it was either that or we were going to have a very big crash, so kind of go for that one. At the end of the day, rather I lift and we have a little bump rather than spin the car and have it spin across the track and take everybody out. Definitely the better way to go there. We get to the inside through here. This is so many cars now going on. Oh, he's 5 wide across the line. Tell you what, that would be a hell of a photo finish. That one right there. I kind of want to see what that would have been. I don't even know who won that. If that had been the final lap, I don't even know who got across the line first there. That was ridiculous stuff. We're out in 3rd place, 2nd place now, I think, of all of this. The Infernus is going to be wide and a little bit slow. Haven't seen one of the bullets for this. There was Stinty around at one point, but haven't seen that car for a bit. It is one Infernus fighting with a horde of cheaters around here. I'm not really going to leave a gap on the inside. Now, you might argue defending's not necessarily as essential when you've got all the slipstream. This is more to discourage a car from going down the inside. If I cover that line, they're going to simply take the outside, which is what I want, because they're less likely to outbrake themselves. Or if they do outbrake themselves, they're not going to end up doing much. We very much pushed Scotty through that final corner. That is a bump draft working, as it should do. That is how you get it done. We are now side by side through this section. Much better for us going side by side through there, not having a big crash this time. Didn't push somebody up the rock face, which is always good. Gliska's got a hell of a run and will take the position away from me. Might stand a chance on the outside of the Infernus. Nope, goes for a cutback. Infernus runs quite wide, hits the rocks. Still not really got away past that car. We're going to have a... Nope. Thought about it. Really thought hard about that one, but backed out of it and realised it just wasn't quite going to be working. I think we're a little bit stuck. We've actually got a really good run down here, but this is the sort of run you want on a final lap, perhaps. We can scoot to the outside. Yeah, I mean, that is a really good run that we're going to come across and take the lead of the race. Infernus has a little look, can't quite do it. Someone's ended up out wide further back from all of that. Still in it. We've got a big group of cars starting to form again, as is often the case with this. If we don't have any sort of big crashes further back, everyone will tend to, funnily enough, because of the slipstream, because of the catch-up, will tend to group up, and you'll end up with this 8-10 car battle. This is what we want. At the end of the day, this is what we're looking for. This is the sort of racing we like. You don't want to drive around on your own for 20 minutes, not much happening. I'd much rather be battling like this for positions, even if sometimes it goes a little bit awry. Scotty got a hell of a run off that corner. None of us did. But now comes that big slipstream toe up towards the back of the green Infernus. Oh, I think I might have lag pinged Scotty towards the wall. On mine, I never touched the car. It did look like it got a contact. I apologise if that was me. Because, yeah, on mine it didn't look like or feel like I touched the car. It had no effect on my vehicle in even the slightest possible way. Which is what makes me think it might have been lag. Bloody hell, there's a car to the outside that I did not expect or know about. Oh, I swear there was a bullet. I swear there was a bright... Well, maybe I just missaw the front of the car and thought it was something else. There is definitely a bullet. There's a couple of bullets, actually, in this little group behind us. Liam's got one, and is it Longbow is driving one? Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Maybe the front of a smashed-up Infernus looks like the front of a bullet. I'm not even sure anymore. Apparently, my car spotting is not very good. There's definitely a bullet. Liam is definitely in a bullet. The rest, I think, are Infernis around the place. We've got 2 laps to go, and it's 3 wide towards turn 1. That's asking for immense trouble. We've got through it. It is currently 2x2 almost. All the way through this section. Is it going to end with the most amazing photo finish, or are we going to have a big crash? The Infernus almost got bopped around and saved in most dramatic fashion. That would have been glorious had it have actually landed point in the right way. A little bit unlucky that it didn't in some regards. I mean, that kind of answers the question, doesn't it? Is it going to end in tears? A little bit. Could have had a worse one in all of this. We're 5th at the moment. Kind of recovered well from our little plummet down the order. Can we do something at this corner? No, not really, actually. Everybody ducks wide to get that sneaky curb boost towards the start-finish line. We haven't got long to go now. Oh, it's all getting a little bit dicey through here. The problem is now, of course, the Infernus has had a spin on its own, and I didn't think it was going to be there. Oh, no. I thought the Infernus was going to stay lower than that. I thought the Infernus was going to stay lower, and I was already fully committed to the corner. This track has been... Okay, so it is... The front of a slightly battered up Infernus does look an awful lot like a bullet. Yeah, that's just very, very unlucky. Stinty lost it on a... I say very unlucky. Stinty lost it on a curb. I was already committed to the corner. Thought the car was going to stay lower than it was, and it just spun up the circuit towards me. No, there's not much I can do now. We can try chase after Ewan for this 5th place. I guess at the end of the day, 5th still not... 6th, 5th, still not terrible, all things considered and whatnot. Just slightly gutted that it isn't going to be for further up. We were right there in the fight, potentially. Just things went a little bit awry in Furnace. Dipped a wheel over the edge of the circuit and got into a lot of trouble. We're going to have an absolutely monumental final lap here if we can pull this off. Unfortunately, it's just going to be too little. I say too little, too late. A couple more laps and we'd probably get into the fight, but as it is, it's just not quite enough to do anything here. So tantalisingly close as well. That's the worst bit, is we are so close to the most incredible slipstream pull towards the finish line, for example. But we are not quite going to get it. We're going to get it maybe on Ewan. Actually, we've got such a pull here. No, we're going to get such a pull in the wrong place. That we can only bump the back of Ewan's car. We may well get fastest lap of the race. I do hope that we at least have acquired that one. Come on, what did we get? It's a little bit unlucky. No, we didn't get fastest lap. Damn, Stinty got fastest lap of the race, 50.1. 50.3 was quick, just not quite quick enough. Ewan also got a 50.8. I think that might have been a final lap there. 50.3 as well for Brazen up at the front of the race. Basically, that is my thoughts. A little bit like a very, very good fun circuit, and I thank you very much to Slick Shift for building this one. Really cool circuit. I just couldn't catch a break, couldn't get the luck here. That's the way it goes sometimes. However, had some fun races and a hell of a final lap. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, of course, and until next time, a goodbye.